Now students, we will understand the chemical change by these two activities. To observe the formation of a new substance by adding baking soda to the vinegar. So here baking soda and the vinegar we have taken and mixed with each other in a test tube. Now what we are doing, we are putting here means we will close the top, and from this we just pass the pipeline like this way. So what will become, when we are adding this baking soda to the vinegar, it will evolve, means some amount of carbon dioxide will be evolved, that is a gas. So that gas can be passed through the another container through this test tube or this pipe, and this another container will convert into the milky. Means why it gets milky? Because in this container or in this test tube we have taken the lime water. Whenever the lime water is there, whenever it will react with the baking soda, that is converted into the calcium carbonate, which is white in color. So simply we can say that whenever vinegar and the baking soda will react with each other, it will give a evolution of a gas, that is a carbon dioxide, and some other substance is formed. But simply is that the formula of vinegar is CH3COOH, that is acidic in nature, and baking soda, which is slightly basic in nature. It will convert into the carbon dioxide gas. Now carbon dioxide gas will be passed through this pipe, and in another test tube, if we have taken the lime water, then this lime water will get the milky, just because of the evolution of the carbon dioxide gas and convert into the calcium carbonate. Or in other words, we can say that carbon dioxide react with lime water, it will convert into the calcium carbonate, or we can say the solution become milky and the water will be formed. So this is a chemical reaction, and after this reaction we will not get back the vinegar as well as the baking soda. Now activity 6.8 is there to observe the formation of a new substance on adding zinc or copper sulfate solution. So in this test tube we have taken the copper sulfate solution, which is blue in a color. Now from the top we will just add one granule of, or we can say one piece of zinc. So what will become, the zinc will absorb all and it will convert this whole solution into the white in color. Okay, here you can see the change of the color, right? So that is convert into the solution of zinc, and copper will be left out at the bottom of the test tube. Here we have taken the copper sulfate, that is blue in color, and we have added a zinc granule, a piece of zinc. So that after the reaction we will get the zinc sulfate solution and copper as a bottom, that is brown in color. That is a chemical reaction of copper sulfate with zinc. Formula of copper sulfate will be CuSO4. Cu means copper, sulfate means SO4, and zinc means Zn. So here also it will cut it down from the between and convert into ZnSO4, and Cu will be remain as it is at the bottom of the test tube. So we can say that in activity 6.5 to 6.8, one or more new substances are formed during the reaction. So all these reactions involve chemical changes, and you have to, if we are going to recall the activity 5.4 of the chapter 5, when the one acid is react with the base, what will happen, water and the salt will have formed. That is called also the chemical change.